Okay, so today I am going to be going over how to, I guess, create a custom hero or just custom soldiers you can actually play as. And this is actually a question I got from the Brigadier Gaming, and pretty much the only question I've gotten so far. But I assume a lot of other people will want to know this too. So, and it's a little complicated, so it's better just to do a video on the thing rather than figuring out how to write it down. But anyway, so technically we're not going to be creating an entirely new hero or anything. We're just going to be overwriting existing things in the game, which will be the heroes. Primarily the heroes. You can do the heroes, which will be they're the specialists in game. All these are specialists. And then the demolitions, heavy weapons, rifle, and sniper. Those are all other guys you can pick. The heavy weapons is the support. I don't know why it's renamed heavy weapons in this, but rifleman, sniper, demolitions, they all stay the same. But pretty much these are all guys you can play as in the game. These are in multiplayer, so but the this should apply for everything. So I guess the first thing you want to do to get the files over so they overwrite is you need to create a new mod, and that can be done in the Igor editor, which I think I cover that in the basics. So you create a new mod, and then you're gonna have all these files, and nothing's okay. Well, that wasn't a good example. Nothing. Okay, again, nothing should be in most of these files, but we want to go to the actor one, which should be empty if you create a new mod. But you're gonna want to create a hero file and any other file, like in the base game actor file. So if you want to replace the rifleman, you're just gonna have to put a rifleman folder in there, and then you can start doing stuff like this. So you're basically copying stuff over. But anyway, once you make that folder, then you need to copy one of the specialists or the rifleman or whatever file you chose or group you chose. You need to copy that specific ATR file into this. And then once you do that, and you want to keep this name the same. You want the game to recognize it as that specific hero, but you can rename it right here. So this is basically a less user-friendly version of the actor editor in the Igor editor, which is under the Tools tab. I think it's the first thing under the Tools tab in Igor. It's Tools and then Actor Editor. But it's all the same type of stuff here. Like the name, the class, the model face, blank face, all this stuff. And the part where you actually change the physical part is the LOD, or I think it's, yeah, level of detail in these three. The actual model name, and then the thing that really matters is this first one right here. But you're gonna want these two because I messed around with not having any in these, and I think it makes them bigger, adds more polygons or something to the model. But the point is, you're gonna want all three of these to be the same. But to find all this stuff and to find whatever you want to do, you're going to need to go back into the actor file again, but not look at any of this time. You're going to want to look at all this stuff. Pretty much all the enemy files, or most of them. And if you have your own files, I guess you could link those in there too, but you're going to have to place them in all the right areas. But I guess we'll go... Oh, and I already set all this stuff, but I guess I'll pretend like I didn't. This one right here. So you just open up this file and then have your copied hero file over there. And then you can just copy all this stuff right here to this, which I already did. Like RS, North, GP25, and then A and B. and then you can edit the kit path, and all this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. So when it says kit path like there, that pretty much means that the computer runs, when it looks for a kit, it automatically runs right into this folder, and then hero is next. So then it goes there, and then that guy's name, and then you have all these kits, and that's what allows you to click through. And then you basically just copy all this stuff over, and the model face and the blink face too. Those can be the same. The name, you can change that to whatever, the armor level, whatever. Version number, I don't think that matters at all. You can edit the stats of the guy and the scale. Okay, let's do some weird shit here. Let's do some weird stuff. And you can do this in the base game too. Like, you can just go straight. You don't have to create a new mod. You can just go straight in here and change these settings, but if you want to like play the base campaign again and then have all the specialists there, you're going to have to find all these files, all these names and stuff again and put them back in. So it's better just to make a new mod, copy this file over, and then change that version, because it's going to read all the original stuff first, and then it's going to read your mod if it's enabled, and then it'll just override anything. And that's why you want to keep this the same name. So this guy is going to be looking like a Russian. I mean, he is a Russian anyway, that specialist, but he's going to be looking like an enemy. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And you can do the same thing for all the standard infantry guys you can pick, but as you can see, there's 76 riflemen in here. So it's I don't know how many are actually able to be picked at once, but it's not 76, so you're gonna have to, I guess, do a whole lot of these if you want to reliably get your guy in there. But it's the same type of thing. You know, LOD model name, kit path, armor, name, class. They have action face and shell face. You could probably leave those blank. I'm not entirely sure what they are for, because the heroes don't have them and the enemies don't have them. But it's pretty much the same, you know, stats, all this stuff. But yeah, just make sure that you copy. You want this exact same directory except for your mod. So actor, and then if we wanted to do rifleman, we would just make a rifleman folder in there. Then we would go copy a rifleman number 1. Copy him in there. And then copy all this stuff over into there. So yeah, it's a lot going on. It sounds like it. A lot of configuration, I guess, is... Oh, there's the action. Yeah, okay, you can just leave these two blank. Because I assume this is like these two, and it actually changes the face. Yeah, they have a blinking model, so it literally changes the texture on the guy's face every time he blinks. And I assume that does the exact same thing for action and shell. Not entirely sure. But, yeah, and for the enemies, the kit path is going to be blank, so... Yeah, and you can create custom kits, too. I'm not going to go into that today, because I don't... Well, it's not... I don't assume... No, I assume it's going to be pretty easy to do that, to just create a kit. And then you'll just have to get the directory and put it in there, just like this one. So, yeah, and I guess I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just go into Ghost Recon, turn on the mod, just to show that it works. Let's go to quick
Welcome to the police.
mission specialist, and there we go. That's the guy's name is Bob Test, and there we go. That's the Russian skin, and he has all the guy's kits because I didn't change that, so that's all his kits. The specialist. So yeah, you just it's pretty simple, and I assume there's a way to create an entirely new hero. I just don't know how to do that yet. I assume there's a lot more configuration that needs to happen. Like you're gonna need to add your hero's name in specific areas and other files and stuff that I don't know. So it's easier just to do it this way, to copy the hero file into here, then you can change it all you want, and then just enable it, disable it whenever you want to switch back to the original. And yeah, it's pretty easy. I guess I'll go over where all these files specifically are. So these .chr files, which are character files, they're just in the character right here. And then this is going to be an rs north. So yeah, and it's pretty much this for everything. CHR, CHR, or A CHR, B CHR, and then we got the body RSB, which I think is just a texture. These three are the actual physical models, and then that's the texture that goes over it. And I don't... Yeah, I think that's like linked to these somehow. But yeah, our GP25, yeah, right here. Yeah, these three right here are what you got. Or what I got in here. The stamina and weapon stamina, stealth, leadership, that's all those stats. So you can change those to whatever number you want, really. The kit path, I already went over how that works a little bit. The face models and the blink face, that is in textures. And this is all... Yeah, those aren't the textures we're looking for. They're going to be in... Yeah. And these are just Russians. So this is... Yep, these two right here. Ice Rus 1, Ice Rus 1 Blink. And it looks like you do not capitalize these ice things. Demolitions and stuff, you can change that to whatever you want. Oh shit, I was looking at the wrong file, but doesn't matter. Yeah, they're all the same except these desert face model, desert blink face, and that's just for, I think, if you make it a desert mission, which I think you can do that somewhere in the mission editor. Or maybe it's just a Desert Siege or Island Thunder thing. But yeah. Oh yeah, I set his scale to 10. I want to see how this looks.
Welcome to the...
Let's... Yeah. So yeah, there's only like 1, 2... Yeah, so there's only 6 riflemen in here, and there was 76 individual files of randomized riflemen that could show up. So... Yeah, it's... If you go that way and just have these standard guys, you're going to have to do a lot of it. Or you'll just have to... You'll randomly get an American or a Russian or whoever you reskin it as. But anyway, let's get in here.
Seems quiet enough.
Yeah. That's, That's what the scaling does. Oh, this he's gonna be thin as paper. Oh my god. Yep, that's what the scale does. I can't even see his gun. Hold on, what does it look like to play? Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, I can zoom! Jesus Christ, I just broke the fucking game. Let's see if I can fucking zigzag through here. I can only do this going strafing though. Whoa! Okay, that scared me, Jesus. this, is, this is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, that's not the point of this video, though. Okay, so we learned several things. Okay, I did not know that you move that fast. Oh my god, I want. Okay, well that's gonna be a separate video. Playing Ghost Recon on scale 10. But anyway, that's how you do that. It's just copying files and then changing little settings like this. The only place where you're really going to need to use the editor is to figure out which guys you want to use, because you can't really figure out hold on here. Yeah, you can't really figure out what all these guys look like until you actually place them in the Igor editor and then load in and then figure out which one correlates with the one you placed. But I got a whole bunch written down here. That's why I was able to do that at a decent pace. But let's do that. So yeah, that's that. I didn't expect to just be able to zoom like that. I think that covers it. I guess I'll just do a... Well, I think I've done a quick overview like 2 times now. But yeah, so it's just copying the hero file, bringing it to a new mod, and you want to keep the directory all the same. Just copy it the exact same way the original game does it. And hell, you could probably just copy all the files right over. You could probably just copy the entire folder. Like, you could probably just copy the entire hero folder with all these guys and just change as many as you want. Because you'd probably end up doing that anyway. If you're changing one guy, you're probably going to end up changing a lot more, just because. And you could do the same with that and that, but just keep the directory the same. Like, your mod would be here, then the actor, and then the hero file. And then all yours should be here. So that's a lot of what, pretty much editing any of these old games or messing around with files in is just keeping the directory the exact same way so the computer can read it. Other than that, it's just copying things over, like finding which guy you want, opening them up, copying all the stuff that's needed, the model, the textures, and then all this other stuff that doesn't actually matter. So yeah, that's how you change the player model. You can do that for multiplayer, the standard infantry, and the specialists. And you can also zoom through the fucking map with this stuff. I'm gonna do some stuff on that. That's gonna be interesting. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. I hope that explained how to do it. If I do figure out how to get actual like custom created heroes in there, like keep all the originals and add one, I'll do that. I assume there's got to be a way to do that. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? I think there was something in the Igor editor where you have to, where there's something where it unlocks heroes for you. So I don't know if you have to create one and then have it unlocked or something. I don't know. But I'll do some looking around in that and then make it back. But the point of this, I guess, was to change the appearance of the character. Heroes, standard infantry. But it's the exact same way for all of them. It's just you'll get the best results with the heroes because you won't have to sift through guys and get a whole bunch killed here and there. Or you won't have to go do all 76 of them. So yeah, that is that. And I guess I'll just, if somebody has a question, I'll try and dig into it, find how to do it, and do some half-assed video like this. Try to explain myself. So yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I'll be back with whatever I do, whether that's some pissed off playthrough of some dumbass game or a video like this. So I'll see you later, and thanks for watching.